Some abandoned places are meant to stay forgotten. These people stepped inside anyway and left with trauma they'll never forget. Let's begin with this. D-Dog Vlogs is a channel dedicated to exploring random and abandoned places. The creator enjoys visiting places where one panics to step foot in easily.
What if somebody's in there? Because it looks like someone might be staying here.
Like, Mo and I filmed this like maybe a month ago. That was closed.
They had filmed the place about a month ago, and at that time, it was closed. But this time it was open, and for a reason which might shock them to the core. The house had been abandoned for quite a while now, and he and his friends had decided to go back there to make a vlog on December 5th, 2021. They were walking towards it, looking at the things lying on the grown grass and talking about them with each other.
You guys can check it out, but there's a lot of stuff here. I'll talk to you guys when we get a little closer. Lawnmower.
They finally reached the house and entered it.
Still open, that's a good sign. A little bit sketch to get in, but...
Alright guys, sorry that was a rocky start to get in there. Where'd you go? Can I get through here? Oh.
While looking at all the scattered stuff around the house, he started telling why the real owners had left the house.
So, but the years...
Straight styrofoam and one by one.
What messes with us for this house? Yeah, it's only a couple plants, but they got arrested before it was legalized in Canada. Yeah. So even one plant was illegal back then.
Yeah, I know.
Which is messed up. They would have went to jail for this. Now this is legal.
I know, it's crazy how the laws have changed, eh?
They lost their house because of this.
I know.
That's messed up.
Then, they found stairs to the attic, which they found a little difficult to climb.
And now we're going up these weird looking stairs that are super sketchy. Up into the attic, which I know. Yo, these are sketchy stairs, bro. Hey guys, it's gonna be filming in a sec. Bunch of them here. You okay?
Oh yeah. Should I do it one hand?
But when they reached there, they found creepy and eerie things lying on the floor and in some boxes.
So much random stuff.
I know, literally. Oh shit.
Oh!
Creepy!
I don't like those guys.
This is so random, so old school. Like,
That's creepy.
Look at all this random stuff. I don't want to move around too much, guys, because
Yeah.
these should just be...
You can see right outside. That's not a good sign.
But this wasn't the only mysterious stuff they were going to find that day. Moving forward, they found a room which was locked. When they opened it, the whole room was upside down, and it stank badly.
I'm scared to open it. You go open it. I got the wide angle on you just in case. What is... That stinks.
Oh,
What the
But what they pointed out next terrified them all.
oh.
Yo!
What? What is
Do you not see that at the very end? That's a body.
The creator said it was a body. One of them moved closer to get a better view.
There's a body in there. Yo, yo. Hello? Are you alive? That is somebody laying there, dude.
Yo, that's somebody. Oh my god, that's somebody fucking laying there.
What the f? They're not even moving. Hello?
Hey, we gotta get...
Hey, you okay?
You guys see that? That's literally a person. What the fuck should we do? We should go.
We're gonna have to call the police and just tell them.
Yeah, we have to.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's go.
They called him out loudly to check if he was alive or not, but no response came from the inside. They didn't dare to move forward and rushed back outside.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that vlog. We just called the police. We're gonna get out of here because I don't really want to get in trouble for being here. But we're gonna get out of here.
They left and called the police, but no one knows who that person was and who did that to him. But we're trying to get in touch with the creator, and we'll tell you if something new comes out of this case. It's been years since Exploring with Fighters has been exploring abandoned places and doing adventures all over the world, but this experience was something different. They were there to explore a farmhouse which had been abandoned for more than 30 years now, but something else was looming around too. The gate was closed, and they had to enter by climbing the fence and just entering in.
Oh, yes. Gate opens. Yeah. The hinges were here.
They've tied it.
Tied.
Just climb it.
Watch it, it's really slippery.
This is
Don't
how
do
to,
this with a can of Coke.
I was about to say, this is how you stop five YouTube explorers. Just put a gate here. Let's go home, boys.
Shit, I've got a hole in my welly. Yeah, you've got wellies. At least you've got wellies.
They were inside the building now, looking around and telling the history of the place.
Okay.
Right, so we are back in the farmhouse that we did maybe last year now of
So paranormal activity.
Right, well, as much as I know, it's been abandoned for about 30 years or so, and the last known people here were in early sort of 90s type of period. There is God worship and that kind of Christian sort of stuff. There's memorabilia and all that kind of stuff. There's verses from the Bible written into the walls. Bless this house. All kinds of stuff in here, and there is supposedly some activity. I don't know what the activity is, but that is partially why it was abandoned. So,
As they were moving in, they found something they hadn't expected at all.
Super creepy stuff in here. And yeah, it wasn't lying. There's a skull. It looks like a ram skull, sheep skull of some sort. Yeah, definitely a ram. But look at those teeth. Look at those gnashes right there. Oh, there's another one. Oh, look at that one. What the hell's this doing on its kitchen side? Oh, you can smell it. Look, it's still got hair on its head.
There were animal remains in there, intact sheep and ram skulls with one of them having hair on it while the other one was hairless, making them wonder what exactly happened or was happening in that place. But then, something unexpected took place.
now,
Oh, sorry. I was just taking photos.
We're taking photos. I'm sorry.
middle at night.
Yeah. Well, we're going.
Yeah, middle at night in my f***ing house.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I'm
sir.
sorry, sir. Oh, yeah, we'll leave right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Now,
Okay.
right now. Tell lads to come that way. Right now.
Where's my backpack?
Get out. What do you think you're doing anyway?
Yeah, sorry, we thought it was just an abandoned property, that's all, sorry.
Well, it might be, but somebody's in it.
Oh, sorry, we didn't realise.
Is that your Audi up there?
Yeah.
Cough to it now.
Okay.
Cough now. Have you done anything?
I know it's on your...
Right off.
Civil
Trespass my ass.
Well, we're not here to cause problems. That's not our.
If
we were here to do anything
bad, we ran off, then, Shut the fucking door then if it's civil trespass.
It is a civil trespass, that's all it is. We're not damaging nothing, we're
What?
respectful people.
I had fucking tied up to getting in like you, and you fucking got in.
Listen, don't call me...
Stop.
Right, stop. That's not.
Do not call me...
That's not what we're here. Right. This is what it's
I
about.
am respectful
Don't
to
wear your
every building I go in.
fucking
I am respectful to every building I go in.
Sorry, we was here.
We're not here to
photos.
damage anything.
We
We
take
respect all
photos.
buildings like this. We take photographs.
Take photographs.
Yeah.
If there's no need to call me a... Because I'm not a vandal.
This
And
is
I'm not a
calm down.
Let's just
This-
go.
I-
Down.
To your car and never come back.
Yeah.
They were caught by the alleged owner of the property, and after a heated confrontation, they were forced to leave the place. This was the most disturbing encounter they ever had.
How many there is there?
Yeah, exactly.
Hello.
Well, that's the nasty side of exploring, I guess.
The best thing to do is just apologise.
Yeah.
property, and then he got in the face. So like, listen, don't call me.
They were in their car now, ready to leave the place entirely, but the problem wasn't over yet.
Alright.
That's the farmers.
So that's them. They followed us.
So we're all filming them.
Alright, let's go. Let's see if they follow us. Yeah.
Film them. Yeah, following us. Look.
Right. Is that the way out? They're just making sure we actually leave.
That's them there. We are now moving right up our arse. Look at that, right up our arse.
Just drive as slowly as possible. Just keep cameras on them.
There we go. Can you put your rear window demister on, Dan?
Yeah, I'll put it on now.
I just want to make sure they don't come anywhere near the car and damage it or anything. Right, we are actively now being pursued. Right, it looks like, I don't know, is it a Hilux?
Can't tell.
Looks like a Hilux or something like that, like a Jeep.
Right, guys, so we have to make a quick exit from the farmhouse.
They didn't take anything from the farmhouse. They didn't do anything wrong, but they were being actively followed by the farmers and the owner. Thankfully, nothing more happened to them and they reached their destination. The bearded explorer is famous among his audience for going into mansions, homes, and places which are abandoned and left over for years, even decades. This time, with his team, he went to explore a house which had been abandoned for more than 30 years. While walking towards the main house, the creator mentioned some of the most disturbing details about the owner.
Now, there is a very sad story to this. Now, we've been told that the owner was actually found on the bed, deceased, and had been here for quite a long time before anyone found her. So, we don't know what room it is. We probably will find it.
After looking outside the house for a while, they finally entered it.
Oh, and there's another window which goes back outside again. And then we've got a door here. Where does this go? Oh, this goes into a... Oh, wow. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Oh my god, this is literally massive. This place is huge.
Just as he was about to go upstairs, he found something else on the floor which helped him understand how old the home actually was.
I think we'll go up in here first. Now, there's loads of old letters on the floor here, look. That was dated 1991.
Letters with clear dates on them explaining everything. After they reached into the room, they found it decaying, cobwebs hanging on the ceiling, half-painted walls, fungus-covered floors, and deteriorated furniture.
I know.
This is lovely.
Look at the cobwebs in here.
There's letters on it. Have you found anything with dates on it?
There's a letter on the stairs with 1991 on it.
Right, okay. Oh yeah, because all the cobwebs.
I know, you actually have to duck. You have to duck to sort of avoid them. There's lots of moss on the floor here too.
God, those are... I've never seen anything like that.
They were now going downstairs to find the exact room where the owner had passed away. This is what they were here for. They looked for it everywhere and found it.
Oh, now which boat is that?
Let's have a look in here. Oh, doesn't look very good, does it? That doesn't look very good at all. Yeah, I think
What's in here?
potentially maybe that's where it happened. It doesn't look very nice.
Give it a smell.
No.
That must lead through to the entrance.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I think this is potentially where they may have passed away. Oh, dear
You'd think
me.
that they would just take the... If that need leaks, you'd take it. They'd take...
Still, after all these years, the body was there, stinking and lying on the bed and left to rot by time itself. As he panned his camera, he also found something else in the room.
Oh, there's a photo there on the windowsill, look. I wonder if that is the lady who lived here.
Oh, I did see that.
Oh, it's sad, isn't it? It really is sad.
It was the photograph of the lady who had passed away or someone else's. The exploration had ended. They had found what they were looking for in that house. What stayed with them was that everything was untouched there. It looked like a time capsule. This video tonight comes from the Hoggett Project, where the explorer Jake takes his viewers to solo camping in abandoned places after daylight in Washington state. One night on April 21st, 2025, Jake and his brother Spike set out after dark to explore an abandoned coal mining town buried deep in the Pacific Northwest forests. They weren't there to sightsee, they were hunting for ghosts. The trail disappeared on them completely, forcing them to push through dense space with nothing but flashlights cutting through total darkness, and found the river flowing there with a gushing sound.
Oh, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. It got higher up.
They heard a clicking sound in the dark that seemed deliberate, not from wind or an animal, but they couldn't find where it was coming from. As they were heading back from the river, Spike forgot the way they had come through. And almost immediately after, Jake's headlamp started dimming. Losing your light in a place like that isn't just bad luck, but feels like a warning.
That might have been my light telling me the battery's dying.
Walking in the dark, they were struggling against the bushes and the trees, making it seemingly impossible to reach their destination.
Well, maybe it'll still take us back.
Then they heard a clicking sound again as if something was with them in the woods, but they followed their path anyways. Jake's headlamp was becoming dimmer as darkness was growing around them. They walked through the woods, scanning every bush and tree out of fear and vigilance. Jake then made a point of noting where they were standing, right next to running water, the same kind of location where most missing 411 cases tend to cluster. Once inside the denser woods, he set up a spirit box. He switched on a thermal camera too, turning everything in greens and grays. Standing there, he asked out loud whether anyone was there with them. The response came through immediately. 2 words, clean and unmistakable.
Is there anybody here with us? Who was out here with us tonight?
They went still. He asked where it was from. The box answered with a name.
Where are you from?
He asked more questions. Whatever was on the other side didn't answer that one.
Who goes there? Where are you from? What year is it? What is your job?
Then, a rock gets thrown at him. It was a clear sign. Whatever or whoever was there didn't want them there anymore.
Which part? The rock thump?
He played it back, and then it happened again, the same voice, same pattern, pushing through the white noise right on cue. They followed up with more questions, but no responses followed. The thermal camera showed their figures standing completely still and no one else showing up on the lens. Only one response came, "You first."
Did you throw rocks? How many people are out here? Were you married? What state is this? What state is this?
After the entire encounter they had, both brothers left quickly through the woods, with thermal footage showing them moving fast and not looking back. The coal mining town burned down in 1920. Bruce, whoever he was, maybe a miner or a foreman, Someone who never made it out apparently never left either. The YouTuber behind Uncharted Travel has made a name for himself doing what most people wouldn't dare. From crumbling hospitals to forgotten farmhouses, he's built a loyal following by going inside the places everyone else walks past. But on August 29th, 2020, along the back roads of Ontario, Canada, he would return to the one abandoned house that never quite left his mind and spend a night inside it that he would never forget.
So I'm heading back to probably one of the creepiest abandoned houses I think I've ever been to.
With just a flashlight, a sleeping bag, and a camera, his plan was straightforward: explore the house, find a place to sleep inside it, and survive the night. The house had been sitting abandoned since 2002. Every room told the same story. Boxes collapsed. Papers covered every inch of the floor. He moved through it slowly, sweeping his flashlight across the mess. What stopped him wasn't the damage. This house had been falling apart for years, and nobody had noticed.
I am soaked. And it looks like this is a nice photo of some ducks or something. Hello? Hello? There's a mouse that just moved under that box. It startled me. And there's, I think, a photo of the mother or one of the daughters. There's mice darting around everywhere here. No stove, but the fridge is still here. I believe there's nothing inside. Please don't be smelly. Oh, okay, that was a mistake. Looks like they had some ducks. Maybe they farmed them, I don't know. And then there's all these cassettes that Gordon had that he recorded. But they have very obscure names. Found on Highway 55 or found on Highway 56. Random things like that. And another thing to note while you're watching this is just how many beds, like this one in their main kitchen, are in the house. Which is very peculiar for the last owner who lived supposedly alone. This might have been one of Gordon's scrapbooks here.
Then something stopped him entirely from looking into the mess.
Some handwritten. Hello? Oh, this is gonna be a tough one, guys.
A mouse? Maybe. Or maybe something else entirely. He then started explaining, which seemed more peculiar than the place itself, because no one knew whom this place belonged to. There were people, but no exact data, only speculations.
The history of this location is actually quite peculiar in the sense that there's a lot of controversy as to who the family members that lived here were and exactly what they did. For sure we know that there was a mother, a father, and then there was supposedly 4 siblings. The father died at an early age and the mother lived on to be about 104. And she raised 2 sons, Arthur and Gordon, and 2 daughters. I believe one of them was named Dina. The other is the reason why this house is so strange, because she disappeared from all family records at a very young age, and there's only a few photos in this house that have her in it, and there's very little mention in any of Gordon's records or cassettes or anything of this second sibling, so I'm guessing she either passed away or went missing at a very young age. This family story is definitely a strange one, and tonight I'm going to try and show you guys as much as I can. We're going to listen to some cassettes and just try and figure out exactly what went on here.
He walked between the rooms, confused and thinking about the people living there. Then, he found something which shook him to the core.
Room between the sunroom and the living room here. As you can see, here's more of these collages that Gordon has made of animals he's killed and mutilated here. Very disturbing.
Whoever Gordon was, he seemed to really be a psychotic and disturbed kind of a person. Then he found a door, which led upstairs. He walked upstairs. The lightning and thunderstorm was making the place more creepy.
Upstairs bedrooms this door closes here, and it doesn't really have much functionality. There's no reason to have a door that looks like it would have locked in the way of the stairwell here.
But as he reached up, he found something else. Behind the dresser, there was an unfinished part of the attic, and in there, a small pink room. This wasn't a storage room. Someone had deliberately finished this room, given it color, made it habitable.
Something worth noting here, and I noticed this my first time at this house, is this dresser would have been covered with books and toys and other various objects. But if you look behind it here, push this out of the way, it's actually blocking an entrance to an unfinished attic. And on the other side of that attic, right there where you see that pink open door, that's actually a secluded kids' room.
For who? Nobody knew. The house had no documented history that explained it. At 11:30 p.m., he climbed in anyway. The room was more eerie than he thought, with a nail lock outside it, so the person couldn't get out. All this security, but for whom or what? He went inside and checked the room to sleep at night there.
The last time I was here, there was a raccoon staying in this attic. So I'm hoping that he's gone now, and that I don't have to worry about him. But, let's press on. I don't want to stand on anything other than these supports. Oh, you can see the cobwebs. Oh, I'm gonna have to walk right through that. Nice little nail there. I don't know if you can see that. And the last time I came here, there was actually a latch right there, so they could lock it from the outside and actually put someone in here. And this little cot looks like it's gonna be my bed. And oh, it looks like there used to be a shelf in the back corner. Somebody took that out. But yeah, this is my comfy abode for the night.
Then, with the storm already pressing against the roof, he laid his sleeping bag down on the narrow wooden platform.
Oh, I keep seeing like shadows through that little door because of my flashlight. The way it reflects off my arm, and it's not the best thing to see in the world. Look at that, perfect size. Oh. Alright, so now that we've got our bed set up,
he could see some shadows lurking in the dark, which he brushed off as his flashlight's reflection. And while he was exploring other rooms, he could hear something which the camera didn't catch.
Hello? Okay, I need to take off my headphones. I keep hearing something coming from in here. I really hope it's not that raccoon.
But the sounds were there, and he could listen to them. Then he found stairs to the basement, and it was the most unsettling of places he had seen in the house.
Entrance to the basement. Look at how steep these stairs are. I don't think I'll head down this way because I think there's another way around back. These steps don't look the most stable. Looks like they collapsed over the years. I hope we'll be able to get down here because it looks buried. Hope we don't find a body down here. That would have been just underneath the foundations of the home. It looks fairly empty, which is a disappointment. Oh my god, there's something living in that pipe. Can you hear that? Oh my god. I was just packing up my headphones. The pipes just began to shake and it's like something was scurrying around in there.
With rubble and debris occupying most of the space, it told an entirely different story. At 1 a.m., he reached his pink room again, ready to sleep. Less did he know, things weren't over yet. He took off his shoes, laid down there, and turned off his flashlight.
I just hope I don't need to jump up in the middle of the night. I might crank my head off this probably like 2-foot high ceiling. Despite the fact that a little girl slept in this room and was probably mortified by her confined living quarters, it's actually a pretty comfortable place to sleep. I'd say this is probably the most comfortable bed we've seen on Alone yet. And good back support. Just hope I don't roll over too much or I might fall off the cot here. Yeah, anyways, I think I've done enough for tonight. I'm exhausted. And I'll see you guys in the morning.
At 3 a.m., for a while, the only sound was rain. Then the storm got heavier. Something was moving inside the walls, starting and stopping like it knew he was there. He checked out with his flashlight anyway, but found nothing.
I don't know if it's just the storm. It's picked up a lot. I don't know if you can hear. But there's like a loud banging sound downstairs. I don't know if a draft got in or not, but I might have to go check it out. I don't know. It's really hard to sleep in this house. I keep hearing something running around out here. Each time I take a look, there's nothing. I don't know what it is. It sounds like it's scurrying.
But he couldn't sleep now. Then came the sound from downstairs, a hard crash, like something had come down. A shelf, maybe, or something that had been leaning against one. He went out to check again. No way to know if it was only a shelf.
Oh my God, I'm getting woken up like every 30 minutes because this storm is picking up. Like, you don't even understand. It's just like echoing off this chamber. Oh my God, you guys can't see this right now. Oh, shoot. God. Turn this camera around. I hope that wasn't a person. Hello? Okay, so this was that bang you just heard. Do you know that shelf that was sitting right here that I pushed out of the way that was blocking the entrance to this attic? It just almost took a tumble down the stairs. And it scared the life out of me. How the hell did this thing fall? I thought I gave it enough space on the ledge where it wouldn't have fallen over.
But how did it break? He had just entered the room, crossing it, and it was normal. Then, how? He laid in the dark again, in a hidden pink room at the top of an abandoned farmhouse, and determined that he would not leave the house, no matter what.
This light on at all times, because in case of an emergency where I need to get out, I have to be able to see and grab my gear. But there's no quitting this man. I will stay the night here, even if it kills me.
He waited for sunrise. It was a long wait. When morning finally came, he climbed back out, walked through the house one last time, and left.
Oh, it's daylight, finally. As the storm cleared and the sun rose, I had survived another night. It was definitely not the easiest of challenges I'd ever tackled, but I could hold my head high and proudly say that through hell and high water, I came out on top.
The next video comes from The Abandoned Camper, a channel where the creator camps in strange, abandoned, and sometimes beautiful places. The old Ontario hospital doesn't look like much from the outside at night, just a massive, dark brick building sitting too quietly at the edge of town. But the people who know its history don't look at it the same way. For decades, patients were subjected to shock therapy and lobotomies inside those walls. She arrived at the hospital at midnight, alone, flashlight in hand, walking down a narrow, overgrown path with tall grass pressing in from both sides.
Right now I'm trying to find my way to a haunted, abandoned asylum. See if there is actually any hauntings happening in the area. It's gonna be fun. As I'm walking there, I'm always checking around me, everywhere, making sure, I don't see any eyeballs or people following. I'm not familiar with the area, I just know where I'm going.
The building appeared without warning. Rows of empty windows looked back at her, and a lone red door sat sealed shut against the brick.
We must be at the back of the building. It's midnight right now, and we're exploring an abandoned asylum. How awesome is that? This must have been a courtyard where there was outdoor time. That looks crazy. It's like an orange sky. You can see the kind of smoke tower. I think that's what it was. You can actually see inside of this building through all the screens. Is anything here? This looks to be another courtyard.
As she moved around, she stopped for a moment. She sensed that there was someone or something coming behind her.
I'm gonna find the front of this building, because I know that's where they had the surgeries and the new patient intake. So I would like to go check that out. Something just ran up behind me. Anyways, I was trying to record this building for you, and I was facing it, and something fucking comes running at me from this way. Holy crap, I wish I got that.
She moved around the perimeter first, keeping her light low, taking in the scale of it. The upper floors towered above her. Something about the windows just felt off a darkness inside the darkness.
So let's go check it out. There's a door here. Holy shit. Just heard a hawk. It's a stairwell. I wonder if you guys can see anything in the windows. That one in the middle there kind of looks like something's there, but I don't know. I wonder what this was for. Either wheelchairs, or this is where they had, did I say it? The bodies. The bodies were brought here.
She was still outside when she heard it the first time, something that didn't belong. She stopped and then kept moving.
Actually, there's a sign over here. Let's see what that says. Ambulance entrance. But I just heard something over there. Hello?
Whatever she was hearing, it wasn't wind. It wasn't an animal settling. And then it charged, or something did, moving fast through the dark toward her position before cutting off abruptly.
It's in the corner. Whoops. Oh, get out! Sorry. Okay. It's, some kind of bird. A big one. I apologize. Go back to sleep. Okay. Well then.
She stood her ground, breathing hard, flashlight sweeping the blackness around her. It looked like a bat, but bats, because they're nocturnal and live in caves, have long been linked to bad omens, shape-shifting, and the occult. Amidst the darkness of night, she stopped and recorded her fear again, and the weather wasn't in her favor either.
I'm still kind of freaked out by that person running at me. I have never had that happen before, and I've seen videos on it happening, but definitely wish I got that one on film for you guys. Anyways, now that we've, stirred up some energy, let's go find somewhere to sleep. I was about to say it's turned into a beautiful night, but the wind is picking up and the clouds are getting dark. So maybe there is a big storm rolling in. Ooh.
She didn't sleep near the building that night by accident.
So I didn't see a spot at the asylum that I was comfortable sleeping in. So I'm gonna look for some forest that might be surrounding the building, because there was lots of surrounding forest. So let's hike out there.
Instead, she moved into the tree line just beyond the asylum, rigged a tarp between two conifers, and set up her bivvy in the dark with the hospital's silhouette still visible through the branches.
Alright, I'm gonna set up the hammock, and I'm just gonna show you guys my finished setup, because I don't really want to be a beacon of light in this little forest next to the asylum and with the road right there. Also, you guys don't want to set this thing up. Feels good to be in here. It's nice to lay down. It's about 2:30 a.m. I'm gonna set an alarm for like, I don't know, 6:30. I gotta get out of here before people start showing up. People are still out, walking around and driving. Yeah. I tried to get a shot of me setting this thing up and showing you what I've got set up, but it's pretty dark out, so I'll have to show you in the morning.
Paranormal researchers say places linked to long-term suffering carry a heavy, lingering energy, and she felt that weight all night. By morning, she looked tired but clear-eyed. She didn't try to explain away what she'd heard. She just sat with it and then talked to her viewers about the last night, confused and baffled.
So that exploration last night, what did you guys think? I really wish I got that one part on camera of the ghost like charging at me. I say it's a ghost. I don't know what it was. I woke up this morning thinking it could have been one of the straps on my backpack. Like the wind was blowing the strap just so perfectly that it sounded like, faint footsteps getting louder, running directly at me. It is possible. Almost anything's possible if you think about it. I still had a really great time.
When the coffee was gone, she packed up and walked out through the trees. The Ontario hospital has been closed for years. The patients are gone. The staff are gone. But whatever she encountered out there at midnight, that presence that charged out of the dark and pulled back just before reaching her, it wasn't gone. The user Lopsided Need uploaded this video on their Reddit account about 2 years ago, and it still freaks out people today. This house had been sitting abandoned on the side of the road for years, and one day, he finally went in. During the daytime, the inside looked like life had just stopped mid-sentence, but it was what he found deeper inside that changed everything. Knife marks, carved deliberately into the walls, a Ouija board, not tossed aside but placed, and on the floor, a deer with no head. Someone had brought it in and left it as an offering. He came back that night, moving through the dark hallways with just a flashlight. He made it to the upper floor, and that's when something happened.
Holy shit, there's something in there.
He didn't wait to find out what it was. He ran. The next morning, he walked that same hallway. No footprints, nothing. Like whatever was there had simply vanished. This next video really unsettled everyone a lot. About 9 years ago, this clip was uploaded on the YouTube channel Tretty. The creator usually uploaded videos of his dog, but that day it wasn't a dog his camera captured. He was just walking his dog through the woods outside Chernivtsi, Ukraine, when he heard some sounds and started looking everywhere.
Ох, завел свинякоп в жуткое место. Такие руины. И вот, неспокойно, еще солнце не зашло.
Then he moved towards the well, half buried in the forest undergrowth. He moved closer, rotting wooden planks across the top, moss crawling over crumbling stone edges. He leaned in and pointed his camera down into the opening and saw this.
Как-то мрачно, очень мрачно. Еще и в колодце что-то шипит. Может, ужик?
Two eyes stared back at him. He panicked and stumbled backward, couldn't get away fast enough. No flashlight, no torch. These eyes were glowing on their own, bright, unblinking, set inside what looked like a humanoid head hovering in the darkness at the bottom of the well. The clip ends just moments later, leaving what was really hiding inside that abandoned well. That's all for tonight. 8 places, 8 moments where something didn't add up and the camera caught all of it. If you've ever walked into a place and felt something watching you back, you already know what these explorers felt. Drop it in the comments. We read every single one. And if you got something you can't explain, send it to the email in the description. Like, subscribe, and don't go anywhere alone tonight.